set. Let's do it. Alright, and we are live here now. So today we're gonna be doing a little more of a really different stream on this here. I mean, I don't think I've ever done something this wacko before on my channel here. So today you might notice we have another person on a webcam here today. This is one of my fellow carryouts here. Or one of the people that does my position here at Menards as well. And today we're gonna be doing the Menards Carryout Bingo game. So the way I got the idea for this stream here is all the OG carryouts. We have a what's the word for a group chat on Snapchat, and basically notification. So Sean. So basically, one of my people that still works in Menards, he sent this here to us today, or no, he sent it a couple days ago, and we've been looking to do this here for a little while. So you guys may know I work in Menards, and today we're doing the Menards Carryout Bingo game. So how it's going to work is we're just going to go through all the things. We're going to tell our stories about what topics we got here. So we're going to start off here with the first one, which is the one guy that closed with 3 cards here. So now, man, there's so many stories I can tell about this, honestly. You want to try to go first here, Patrick, or what?
Oh, you go ahead. You got more stories than I do.
All right. So the one guy at close with 3 cards here. Let's see here. I got to think here for a second. I mean, see, like, whenever I think of that one guy at close with 3 cards, I always think about those people that, like, want to do a carry out there, like, right as we're closing. You know what I'm saying? That big old carts and everything like that. Going through the thing with, like, 2 or 3 rail carts. you know what I'm talking about, dude?
That was the guy with, like, the whole bathroom, like, 5 minutes before.
You want to tell us that story about the bathroom 5 minutes before he closed?
That was terrible. I think that, I don't remember, I thought there was something about that one on here, like, you get really terrible carryouts.
Oh, Sean, let's see. Edit. Here we go. So we're going to edit this picture, right? Yeah, actually, oh, shoot. Hold on. Let's shoot. No, I don't want to do that. I want to draw on it, dude. Here we go. Draw. There we go. Okay, nice. So we could both say that. Okay, so I'm gonna be the red color, right? So basically, I'm just gonna put that right there, right? And basically, I'm gonna put your color as blue because we've both had that before. And there we go. Hope that works here. Let's see here. Gotta make sure it pops up on the stream here. That okay. I just want to make sure it's all good here. Okay, we're all good. Okay, air, nice. All right, so. Next one, right? Wait, Sean, you never finished up the bathroom story, like where the guy brought. So basically, you're telling me right now that this guy had like the whole bathroom set, right?
Yeah.
I think you're telling me about like he had like 3 toilets or some crap like that, right?
Yeah, he got like 3 toilets, like 20, like 50 things of like floorboard or floor tiling and like.
Oh my god.
Like the backsplashes that go around.
Were they the heavy like floor tiles, or were they like pretty like light ones?
No, they weren't that bad. It was just like a lot, and like why would you buy an entire bathroom with like 3 toilets and stuff like 5 minutes before we close?
I don't know, dude. All right, here we go. I've never had a stock dog food. I don't know about you. So I can't put a thing for that. Can you do that or no?
No, I've never stocked dog
food. So instead of stocking dog food, we're just gonna do we're gonna talk about our best shoplifting story. All right.
I've never experienced a shoplift.
You never experienced a shoplift. All right.
Not yet.
All right, I'll tell you here. So basically, somebody one day, right? This has been maybe like maybe like January last year, right? Somebody was somebody was acting suspicious at service desk, I guess, right? He was trying to do something, right? So basically, they called the police, right? And I guess he figured it out. So basically, he was like playing a whole like cat and mouse game with the police. So basically, the police officer went inside the indoor, and the one guy was coming out the outdoor. And basically, he ran all the way from the car or down the parking line to the next to the car corrals. Basically, went to like the place next to us or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? And basically, there's like 3 cop cars going down that side road over there.
So he was trying to run in. So he was trying to run to the BJ's, and then a whole bunch of cops.
Yeah. It's so dumb, dude. It's like, what the heck, man?
Like, gotcha.
Getting yelled at by other departments for not restocking. I don't know if I can say I've done this before now.
I did
I can't recall a time. That's the thing. So can't do that. All right, here you go.
Yeah, they still give me slack because I still walk around clueless asking for help on where I'm have to go for all this stuff and hardware.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, they all just like, yeah, we'll take it. You gotta go back out and do your work.
Yeah, they
I'm
kind
like,
of been
yeah,
more
I've been
accepting of it
trying
in the
for like
past
two
couple months.
hours.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. I would like the one time they're all like, "Oh, everything in here is in hardware," and then I would go to hardware like, "Oh, this isn't ours." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, it was apparently shiplap, and I was like, "Oh, it looks like a floorboard, so let's go into floorboard." And then they're like, "No, that's shiplap. You gotta go all the way across the store." And I'm like, "Oh no." And they're like, "Oh yeah, here's stuff that goes outside, also known as not hardware." they're
Oh,
like, why?
shoot! I accidentally put a marker there by accident. There we
It's
go. Okay.
terrible.
All right.
Annoying.
So next one here. I don't know. We can probably put like a little pencil mark there, I guess, for that one. Going on break when the parking lot is full. I think that we can name off a couple carryouts that do that sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Like 2 weeks ago when I had to do that 10 to 5 and like you showed up and I'm like, okay, I'm going by. Like it was still full. I just went on break. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm done. I need a break. I was so mad that day. I was just like, I'm done. No. I wanted to leave, but I was like, I don't want to be that guy. I'll stay my whole shift.
All right. So, I mean, I probably have gone on break whenever the parking lot is full when I like first started. So, I mean, yeah, I think, I think we can both say that we've both done that before. But I mean, which carryout hasn't done that before? Like, come on now.
They did that all the time.
Go citing you basically means writing you up for talking too long at service desk.
Nope.
I don't. I mean, they said like they say get back to work, but I mean they don't like write you up specifically though. You know what I'm saying? There's like
Yeah.
I really only talk to service desk most of the time whenever it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. There's like nobody coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I guess let's put a little pencil mark there. There we go. Oh no, the one lady who rocks. Actually, bro, I'll tell you one story about this. Right, so basically, this is before I wear gloves. Right, this is actually the reason why I wear gloves nowadays. Right, in Menards. So,
Cut your hands on them.
no. So I was loading
Oh,
bricks into a car, right? And these bricks, I mean, like, they're the bricks like where like it's kind of hard to grasp onto them, right? And so I was grabbing them, right? And then basically, I guess when I got my fingers caught, it was like actually this finger right here, I believe, right? And basically, I got caught, and basically a whole bunch of dirt and blood got all over, it, right? I was like, oh man, cause man, they like crushed it in between my thing or the thing, right? Or basically, like the two, like basically pinched my finger so hard, and oh my god, dude, you know what I'm saying? that was painful, dude. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh my god, man. But rocks are just awkward to put inside of a car. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh my god. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because I mean, there's like a whole bunch of circles inside of it. It's not really a way to grab it really effectively. You know? It's kind of weird. Do you have a story about the one lady with rocks at clothes?
No, I don't. It wasn't at close, but I think I did have to just help load in someone's rocks. Like it wasn't at like 5 minutes of close. It was probably like an hour or two. So I can't really say close, but yes, I can say with rocks.
Yeah. I think at this point, I think everybody's done a carry out of some of like the most weirdest stuff ever. Like rocks or what kind of weird ends we sell. It's always funny when they're like old ladies tell you that was it like the bird food's like so heavy, like you're so strong for being able to do that. you know, you know, you know what I'm talking about, dude. Oh my god, it's the most funniest thing ever. There we go. The one lady with rocks at clothes. We both have a story for that. Okay. Getting told I'm going to Lowe's while pushing carts. Oh man! See, like the funny thing about this is that
one, I don't.
yeah, actually, next number I got a couple, so I'll tell two since you don't have any. All right, so basically I'll do one little red mark here since that's my whole thing. Which I did the wrong way. Actually, I just noticed. There we go. So we're gonna go this way. So here we go. So I was unloading a rental, I think, or something like that, right? And this one guy, I guess he was like mad because Home Depot dissed him or something like that. Already basically did something to him, I guess, or something like that. And he was like, there's a reason why I go to your store instead of that store right across the street. Because, I mean, there's a Home Depot right pretty close to us, right? I mean, like a half a mile, or I mean, not even half a mile from us, right?
It's literally like a turn and then a U-turn, and
Yeah,
you're
exactly. Yeah,
there.
yeah, exactly. So basically, the guy was like, there's a reason why I don't go to that store over there. It's like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh my god. I mean, it's always just funny. I mean, like I never heard specifically, I'm going to Lowe's while while pushing the carts. I just see like these angry people that are like like talking to themselves like like they're like, oh my god, they're just pissed off. They're just talking to themselves, dude. You know what I'm talking about? Just walking out to their car. It's the most dumbest thing ever to watch. He's just like, come on, man, get over it. You're inside of a retail store, dude. What do you expect? You know, come on. You feel me, dude? So dumb.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. It's like, what the heck, dude? What is your problem, man? All right, here we go. Can you help me load this at home? Now, notice how the text is on that, all right? Because it's one of the most biggest dad jokes that carryouts have to hear. All right? It's either that or, nice going there, like, oh, actually, no. Good workout pushing those carts in, right? You probably heard that before, haven't you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but can you help me load this at home is definitely one that, if you're a carryout, you're going to hear it at some point, No doubt about it.
Yeah.
And it's most likely going to be within the first week or two of you starting. Or
I
seen it.
I wish you could help me take this out at home or something like that.
All right, so
Like, yeah.
well, no, dude. Like, see, like the thing about it is that like little old grannies, they say it differently than like what like a middle aged man would say. You know what I'm saying? Like a middle aged man says it more like a homie type of deal, right? And like the little ladies are like like they're like they really want you to go home with them because they know they're not gonna get out of their car. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about here. Oh my god. It's just funny because like you just hear it all the time, and like whenever you hear it, you're just like, oh my god, dude, I don't want to hear this again. You're just like, you just like have to laugh at it though because it's just like, it's rude not to laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? It's a dad joke. Eating all the pizza in the break room. I think there's like one time where like Hardware had like pizza or something like that, right? For like all the team members out there, because they did something right, and they had to like stay over.
Right.
And basically, I was just like so hungry, so I just took a slice of pizza. I think.
I was victim of that, I think. They were like, oh, there's pizza up there. I'm like, oh, cool. So I walk up there and there's no pizza. Everything is already put away. I'm like, oh, so I guess there wasn't pizza in the break room like they said there was.
Well.
So I had to settle for a off-brand root beer that was up there.
Okay, so now without naming any socially awkward receiving team members, dude. Oh my god. I can think of one right off the bat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a couple of them back there, but it's just like
you walk back there to put the trash or something. They're all just like just silent. They're like like I go back there like, hey, where do you want this crate? They're like, just put it over there or something. Yeah. Okay. Like, or like I was like one time I had to go crush a box or like crush the box down. I'm like, okay.
Oh man.
And they're like, oh, I gotta carry out. They're like, crush the box.
So,
like, I gotta
some receiving members make you like do the boxes, and like some of them are just like like we'll take care of it. You know what I'm saying? It just all depends,
yeah,
dude.
some of them are nice.
It's always just funny, just like be like back there for like 5 or 10 minutes, just like, excuse me, crushing the boxes and crap. You know what I'm talking about? There we go.
Is that, or they're always unloading something from the truck?
Yeah.
Back there, it's just like pallets, like in a row, just.
Yeah, exactly. Or there's just like forklift upon forklift just driving around back there, like it's like a freeway or some crap. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, man.
Yes.
Loading 30 sheets of plywood in sub-zero weather. Now, you can't say the sub-zero part, but oh man.
Well, plywood, yeah.
Yeah. All right. What's your best plywood story here then?
I think it had it all. I remember one time. I think I don't think it was 30, but it was like a lot. And like we were just living in this guy's car, and his car was kind of small. I think it was
Oh no.
it was like a Jeep. It was like one of those mid-sized Jeeps, not like a Wrangler or anything like that. It was
Mm,
like the like a Compass or something, so it
yeah.
wasn't big enough. So like as we're stacking it in there, it just starts to slowly inch out of the back of the car, and I'm like, uh-oh. I'm like, you're not getting this. You're not closing the car. You're not closing the trunk on this one.
Then what happens?
They're like, oh, I guess we've got to tie it down now. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna tie it down now.
It's always funny. You know those carryouts you always get, like, where the person doesn't want to talk to you, or they just sit in the thing, and then you realize that, you actually had to talk to them or whatever, and because it's not going to fit in their car. So they just, like, it's just like, oh my god, dude. You know what I'm talking about? Like, where you're just, like, loading in the bag, and then, like, you just know you had to talk to them.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah,
Like,
man, it's not going to fit in your car. And basically, it takes them, like, 2 or 3 minutes to process that it's not going to fit in their car, even though they should have already knew that before they came inside the place, dude. It's like, what the heck, man?
Like that guy with that chair that we had to strap to the top.
I know, dude. Bro, he had like a little, like, what did he even have, dude? He had like a little Focus, didn't he, or something like that?
Dude, I'm like, I don't know. I think it was like a Jeep Compass that we had to put on top of his car, and it was Black Friday too.
Oh my god, dude. It's like, what the heck,
I
man?
really hope, and he's like, oh, this is like the floor model because there wasn't any of the ones in the box.
Oh, okay.
We gotta put it on top of the car because it's not gonna fit in the trunk.
Oh, that's the reason why you're over there at that carryout order in the loading zone for 20 minutes. I was like, dude, bro, like, what is this guy doing over here for like 20 minutes, dude? I'm like, bro, it's Black Friday.
I was like, we can try and get in the trunk. We can try. See, put it.
What
in
did
the
he just
back,
do? I mean,
like,
what did he just do?
tie
Did he
it
like make
down.
you like do like 3 different ways to get in his car until like he just gave up, or what?
Yeah, he's like, oh, we could put it on top. I was like, I don't want to risk it going on top, so I was like, we can try and like put it in like the trunk and then like tie it down, but that didn't work because he had a son in the back seat, so he couldn't put the seat down to put it in there. So then we were like, okay, I guess we gotta put this on top of his car, and that's what we did. That was the worst thing ever.
Or it's always funny, like whenever you have like the people that are like, whenever you're doing carryouts and like, like they're like too slow and basically, they're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they let out like a good, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, dude. It's like, come on, man.
I really hope he didn't have to go the way with the train tracks to his house. That would suck on Rocco.
There we go. So we can say that we both did that. Let's see what our next question is here. Team members leaving carts in employee parking.
All the time.
Oh man.
I'll look back there, and then there's just like a cart just sitting in the grass.
It's only like always like
I
one
remember
cart.
one
That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's only one
yesterday,
cart. I mean, it's not even a point of even grabbing the carts. I mean, it's only one. Only one.
Yeah, I remember one time. I think yesterday actually, there was like a cart just like out, like where the lake was, like
Yeah.
like on top of the grass, like right by like where it starts to slant. I'm like, well, if that going into the lake, then I'm not gonna go get it. I was like, that's just gonna be there forever. I'm not gonna go get it.
Yeah, he's like, can you imagine just driving in Menards and just like, seeing like a cart just frozen in the lake?
I was like, if it goes on top of the ice when that thing is frozen over, so I'm not gonna go get it either because I know if anybody takes a step on that ice, it's gonna break. There's no point. It's like the only thing you can do is try and lasso that thing out of there.
All right.
Get like a bungee hook and get it caught on there and pull it out.
But what else is there? There's what's another good? So like I always notice that it's only cashiers that ever leave their carts in employee parking. I don't know what it is, but I mean, you would expect like like the front end team members to realize the struggles of a carryout. But I mean, I guess not though.
No. If they come in as a manager, they don't care. If they come in straight as a cashier, they don't care.
All right, here we go.
I think the only person that will do that is Evan. I think Evan is the only guy that will actually put his cart away.
I wouldn't say that because I mean at least
I've seen him do it.
Yeah. Well,
He's pretty good about it.
not every cashier doesn't put their cart away, but I mean some of them do.
Right,
I mean
I'm just saying,
there's like 2 or 3 of them that don't. It's like, come on, man. You know.
Just seems like it.
All right, we're getting hired at Menards. Basically, it's gonna be our best orientation story. All right, you know, I'm talking about like like whenever we got hired, and like we're what's it like you had to like go through the whole 4 hour thing or whatever. You know what I'm talking about for orientation. Like I sign all these papers and
That
crap.
thing, yes.
All right, what's your best story from that? I mean, yours is pretty
All right, I
recently,
don't really
so.
have a good one, but like when I was like applying and stuff, they're all like, "Oh, sweet, you got the job," and they're like, "Okay." So I know I was like, I had a like my friends was invited me over for like a bonfire or something that day. It was like a Wednesday, and he's like, so about the thing." He's like, "You're not gonna be doing this for 2 weeks unless you take it right now." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So then we do it, and then all I remember is that that was like the thing the videos kept like crashing or something. It was ridiculous.
Oh no!
Like,
You're telling me the
was
videos are.
bad.
Oh, actually, I remember there was one time where the video just like wouldn't play with or something. He had to skip over it or whatever because it just wouldn't play.
No, I remember he was also just like rolling his eyes at any little like corny joke that or something that like the video saying like if you catch a robber, don't try and get the stuff back. Your life matters. I'm like he's like yeah, anybody would do that. It's like yeah, anybody would like think that their life is more important than the furniture or something.
Yeah, I know. A lot of these
Yeah,
videos, I mean,
the videos are so corny. Like they're like it's like, "Hey, do you know where this is?" Like I like the girls like chewing gum or something. Like I think it's over in the floorboard. It's like a toilet or something. It's like I think it's in the flooring section. It's so dumb. It was dumb.
I'm so glad we don't have to watch those videos again after orientation, dude. Oh my god.
He's just yeah. Like as soon as I said, he's like, "I just want this done. And you don't ever have to watch these again." Unlike me, who has to watch it anytime someone's getting hired.
Oh. He gets paid good money, I guess, for watching the videos. So, I mean, hey, can't argue with that. There we go. Okay, there we go. Old lady needing assistance with furnace filters here.
Birdseed. That's it, just birdseed.
Bird seeds, I mean, that's like 20 pounds. But I mean, I can
I
tell,
know.
I've had to load furnace filters in, but I think I had to load in, I think bird seeds as well, though. But on. Best story, though. 2 or 3 little things. Probably like about maybe like the weight of like this calendar right here, right? I swear to God. I mean, maybe just made like me 2 or 3 pounds more heavier than a calendar, right? And basically, the cashier's like, "These are pretty heavy." And I'm like, "Bro." And basically, I pick them up, thinking they're going to be all heavy. And all of a sudden, it's like, what the heck is that? These ain't heavy. This is like
It's
10 pounds of
literally
moles,
paper.
dude. Yeah, exactly, dude.
It's literally paper.
10 or 5 pounds of moles, dude. It's like, what the heck, dude? Right? And basically, there was only 2 or 3 of them, too. It wasn't like, I probably could have picked up at least like maybe 10 or 15 of them, because they're like little planks or whatever.
Yeah, it's like they're so light. Like you like walk outside, they blow away.
Yeah, almost. I think it was like a little more heavier so it wouldn't blow away. But yeah, it was pretty light though. One guy doing grocery shopping at Menards.
Yep, I've seen them walking around. Always.
And they always give you like the most weirdest like look too, or whatever. Like whenever you give them like a look at them, they're always like, like what? I'm saying, I'm just shopping, dude.
You don't even have that much. You have just like frozen pizzas and ice cream.
Yeah, I know, dude. There's a section, yes, but it's like going into a Walgreens or some crap. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
Why would you go to a home improvement store?
I know, dude.
I think the only plus side is that we do have a lot of water. So a lot of those packs.
Yeah. But still, you have BJ's right next door, so like realistically, come on, bro.
Yeah, but you
you
need
can
a
get them for
subscription for them. You need like one of those.
Yeah, but come on, man. You're shopping
those
Menards.
are kind of expensive. Those are $45 though. They aren't the cheapest. So.
You can't tell me that like what's the word for it? You cannot tell me that like going or like somebody trying to save money at Menards by grocery shopping does not have his membership at either BJ's or Sam's Club or Costco. You cannot tell me that, dude. You cannot tell me that. You cannot tell me that, dude. Absolutely not. No chance. Oh my god, dude. I remember there was one time where where it's like like this like one guest I think it was like one of his first ever time shopping at Menards, right? And I asked him for obviously that did you find anything else? And basically he just kept on going with his list or whatever. I was like okay, and he thanked me for helping him get through his list or whatever, So that was that.
Yeah, I think I
It
did
wasn't
buy
that busy
cereal
that I
one
don't
time
think.
because I could not find the other. Like, there was like this cereal I wanted, so I like walked in there and that was the only place I saw as I was just bought it.
There you go.
I was like, okay, since it's here, I'll get it. That's the only thing I see.
So having nothing to do in the winter. Here we go. All right.
Yep.
So having nothing to do in the winter. So basically, me and my boy Dan, right? He used to be one of the carryouts, right? Man, me and him, I think we found like something. Oh, actually, yeah, almond joys. So Dan loved almond joys, right? So
Right.
one time, we were taking pictures in the car corral. Basically, we were just smiling, or basically, like it was a picture of like him just smiling, holding up like a wrapper of an almond joy. Because I'm telling you, dude, he loved almond joys, dude. It's hilarious. Oh my god, it's just like so dumb. We were in there for like 5 minutes. I think like we do the whole carry out Hall of Fame thing where we just basically just put stuff inside the car corral, or whatever. I think that was one of the things we stuffed in there.
Like a water bottle in honor.
Yeah. Oh man, what's your best story having nothing to do? You probably can
Well,
relate
I
with having.
remember it was a couple weeks ago when Nate and I were out there.
What
we,
did you
we
do?
we were just like he usually come like when he would come in like at 4. I'd come in at 5. So he would pretty much have everything done at 4. He'd be like sup like I remember like, one time we were just outside walking around just talking about like really random stuff. Like we weren't even doing anything because there's no carts
Yeah.
whatsoever. And so we just like pretty much stood in a cart corral for like 30 minutes just talking and like just playing on our phones. Like he gave me his Discord and stuff like that. We were just pretty much just out there talking, doing literally nothing. I think one time there was like 2 like special carts, so he
Nice,
took one,
Jesse.
I took
Nice.
one, and we just took this nice long leisurely stroll. All so we brought our carts back. We were like, and we found one, and we're like, I think this has to go upstairs. So we both went upstairs, put it down, and just walked the whole length of the upstairs, just like for like 10 minutes, just walking around, doing nothing. It was
Oh man.
great. It was like literally like the worst day ever. It was so slow.
What day was it? Like what day of the week?
It was a Tuesday or something. It was terrible.
You'll have
It was
that
like a
again. I want to
Tuesday.
bet you. Or Super Bowl day, dude. I mean, honestly, you could probably like not do any work for like 2 or 3 hours, and you'll still be like caught up, dude. I swear to God, dude. It's like, oh my God, dude. Here we go. Cement.
Someone about to pull up.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start off with cement here. All right. I'm gonna start with cement here. All right. No, stop. Cement is the worst thing you could deal with. What's up, Dark Matter? Cement is the worst thing you could deal with in Menards. Whenever you see a rail cart that's like stacked up all the way up to like the brim of just like 20 bags of concrete, you're just gonna be like, oh my God, dude, that sucks, dude. That sucks. That just honestly just like, I mean, it's just like one of those things you're just like, oh my God, dude, there's absolutely no way I had to do this right now. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those just like,
I've only unloaded a couple bags of cement. I've never been like that.
oh man, it sucks whenever you
just
have to actually like lift it up into the car, and it's just like, oh my God, dude, it sucks, man, it sucks, it really sucks, it
I
really
know I
just
had to
sucks.
return cement one time.
Yeah.
So I just like took it and then just like chucked it in a big pile. I'm like,
Good for
okay,
Christmas.
there
Oh, just
we
a whole
go.
bunch of money, dude. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I'm 18 now. I don't really give gifts for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I just get money. That's really it. So,
That's all.
yeah.
I would be fine with money.
What did you get for Christmas, Patrick?
Besides all my PC parts down here, I got like a $100 gift card that's going to a monitor that I like a better monitor
Yeah.
than the one
I got the
have.
same thing, but to my like what is it, the place I always shop at? It's like a used game store. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was told I was getting a Micro Center gift card, not a $100 Visa gift card, but it's fine. So like, it's $100 going towards like a $200 monitor, so there's like half the price cut off right there.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm planning to get like a new gaming chair and then probably like two arcade cabinets. You know, the Mortal Kombat arcade one up one and then Galaga. Be pretty dope. Be pretty dope. You know. Can't argue with that. By the way, I do on Steam. Yeah, I'll accept it here in a little bit here. But man, cement though, dude. Oh my god, dude, it sucks. It really just sucks. Shit. Or you know those guys that like don't know where the cement is. You gotta help them load it into the cart, and then basically I go all the way up to the front with them, and you gotta load into their cart in. Oh man, that one sucks, but it's whatever though. It's a good workout.
Here's the thing that surprises me. It's like you sometimes like you'll see people load cement. You're like, oh, I'm gonna have to load that, and then they just walk by the cash register and they don't even ask for your help. I'm like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, I know, dude. Or whenever they have
Like,
OSB, you know what I'm saying, dude? Oh my god.
One time.
I always hate it, like when it's always so satisfying when you're like whenever like people don't ask you to load a OSB, you know what I'm talking about, like the other version of plywood basically, right? You know, it's like a little green thing in the center there, right? It's like a little green, spray paint, yeah. Man, whenever I don't want to load that, I'm like, oh my god, thank God, because I'm not looking to get a splinter today. you know. Oh, here we go. We have a story just the other day here, both of us, me and Patrick, helping load. I'm gonna put there unload the 1,000-pound Reynolds.
Oh yeah, you be in Boston.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god,
Right?
dude. That guy came around like 2 or 3 times or whatever. You know, like just like cause I mean, I guess like one of the insulation blowers didn't work.
Yeah, I think we had to load it and then unload it.
Yeah, exactly. And then like I came back a little bit later. I don't know if you were there or not, but I mean, he had to. He came back again to unload it again after we loaded it in. Oh my god, dude. That one sucked.
That was terrible.
She.
The stupid insulation thing. Oh, the horrors of it.
And that's the only thing that they really only ran out too, and it's like the most heaviest thing there, you can tell, you know? Oh my god, man. Having carts ever. Oh no, dude. See, like, whenever I come into my shift, I always predict who is going to be working with me, alright? You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, generally, depending on how good the parking lot is or, like, the patterns of the parking lot, I can generally see who's working, you know?
Right.
I mean, like, Jeremy's real easy to notice if he's working or not, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's that. How about you?
Yeah, I had him before me yesterday.
Yeah.
It
And
wasn't
then
that bad.
the
He
thing
was
that
pretty
the thing
much
they
done with
the
everything
thing
when
you
I
can
got
really always tell is if a cashier's out there or not. It's like, oh my god, dude, because I mean, if there's a cashier out there, you betcha that there's not any work done on the cards. Absolutely no work done on the cards, dude. No chance. Oh man, that one sucks though. What's your best story for that though? If they're just like coming in and whatever and just like having all the cards there.
I think it was actually I think it was last Saturday when I was a couple Saturdays ago and like I was struggling so terribly. I come in, so there's literally it's like I come in at 10 usually, like there's
Yeah.
probably someone that's like the 6th shift to come
Yeah.
up and start doing that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was nobody there. I come up at 10 and there was like everything. I'm like, oh no, there was nobody here working. They didn't have like anybody out there. I'm like, oh no. Yeah, that's why I was so mad last week. I was just like, come on, like you need to have somebody here before the second person comes.
Yeah, I know,
This is
dude. It's like
too
what
much.
the.
Like this is just too much for one person to handle on like the busiest times of like the day on a
Yeah.
Saturday morning. Yeah, those
Yeah.
are busy.
Yeah.
And like like it's just so much to do. I'm like, okay, like how am I supposed to do one by myself? Fill like a completely empty inside the store cart corral thing. Like how am I supposed to do this by myself? Like it was crazy.
Oh man, here we go.
Like,
Yeah, here we go. Putting 20 bags of salt into a Toyota Corolla.
Oh, classic.
Oh man, okay, hold on.
I think I've only done like 2 or 3 at a time, but still, like a small car. There's like a whole bunch of them. Like, come on. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
your car
I saw one lady, was trying to load a Christmas tree into her car, right? And man, it just wouldn't fit. And, she was like, will it fit? Excuse me. Will it fit? So I'm just like, oh my god, no, dude. It's not gonna fit because you brought your Ford Focus, dude. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me of the one time I had to get like this big sink. I had to get like a sink that she forgot about that she had to come pick up.
Yeah.
And she's like in her little like Corvette or something, and like the trunk was just so small. and it would not close, and I was like, oh, dude, that sucks. Like it just barely made it in there, but it would not close. It was
Or it always
hilarious.
sucks, like whenever like the people like they had the automatic trunk thing or whatever, right? It's basically like I mean, like if it was a normal thing, you might be able to close it, but since it's the automatic trunk, it's like you just can't do it because
Very
yeah,
specific.
because whenever like like it closes, it'll just automatically go back up. But I mean, if it was like you doing it, you could just close it, wouldn't automatically go back up because well, you'd be able to close it manually. Oh man. But I mean, the most funniest stories I have with this though is basically like whenever like I remember I had to tell a guest one time like like we need to like level out like different areas here of the car because if you just put it all in the back, your tire's gonna be grinding against your metal on the top of your thing. You know what I'm talking about? Because it has more weight to add to the back. Basically, like the more close to the tires and the metal, like the little arch right there, get closer together and basically. Oh man, it happens so often with minivans. That's the thing because minivans are not really dispersed correctly, like effectively. I mean, it happens with like salt, flooring a lot, boards, all that other stuff. Crazy. There we go. 20 bags of salt. Oh man, I got a good one for this. Trash bags leaking coffee. Oh no, you want me to go first this year?
Yeah, you can go first.
All right, so here we go. So this is about maybe how many like uh maybe August or September last year, right? So kind of like maybe like a month or two when I started working there, right? And man, I picked up this trash bag and it's just like leaking like really really hard, right? And it's basically like I think I had an extra bag because I mean that's kind of just tradition, grab an extra bag right from the thing, right? And so basically I put the extra bag on there. I was like hoping it's gonna work, right? Didn't work. Kept on leaking just as it was. I was like, man, dude, this is double bagged, man. And basically I go all the way back to the front end, right, to get another trash bag because I ran out by that point. Because I think it was my last one. So then basically, oh man, dude, go back again, put the third bag on. Still leaking. Not as badly. I'm like, I mean, at this point, I mean, I don't even know what it was. It was like coffee, but it was like mixed with yogurt. It was like disgusting, dude. It's like, what the heck, dude? What is that?
That just sounds
And it was
gross.
hot too, so it smelled like absolute
Oh
just.
no.
Oh my god, what a bad smell. Or man, that was not fun to deal with. And then basically, the third bag didn't work. Obviously, right? I mean, it started slowing down a little bit, but it didn't work though, right? So I put the fourth bag on. Fourth bag. Fourth bag. Can you imagine a fourth bag on a trash bag, dude? A trash bag that's 4 times bagged. Like, what is leaking through a trash bag to make it so you have to do it 4 times? It's crazy, dude. What the heck?
Who knows?
And it's like the really thick trash bags too. It's like the contractor ones. You know what I'm talking about? Like the ones that are actually good.
Oh yeah.
They're not like kitchen bags. They're actually like good ones. You know. So I don't know, dude. Um, I remember this one time. There's yogurt on the ground, right? And there's a bee. No,
Kill it.
no. So basically, I wasn't about to deal with a bee. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, I ain't trying to get stung on the shift. Because I was like maybe like 2 or 3 hours of my shift. I ain't, looking to, have a bee ruin my shift. What I'm saying. So I grab. I think what I grabbed there? I think I grabbed. Oh man, I think I grabbed like some cleaning solution. I started spraying and basically started spraying. It went at me, rudder. So basically, I just dodged out the way. You know what I'm saying? And basically, I eventually killed it. I made sure it was dead. So I sprayed it like 20 times when it was on the ground, like doing like this little like little fidgeting thing. You know what I'm talking about? I sprayed it 20 times. I made sure that thing was dead, dude. Oh my god, crazy man. What's your best story of leaking trash bags here?
Oh, you already know the
Let's hear it.
90-pound trash bag.
Let's
That was
I
leaking for
explain
3
it.
hours.
Wait, what's that?
So anyways, oh, I'm so glad Nate was there. He was able to help me pick that up. But it was like this trash. I don't know what was in it. It was like 90 pounds at least. It had to be. It was like probably like 60, 70 pounds. And it was leaking. Like we picked it up, we put it in this. We put it in a cart. We are like, oh, that's leaking. Now, how are we supposed to get this inside all cleaned up if it's there leaking? So we decided to ignore it. Or like, okay, maybe at like 9 it'll stop leaking. surely enough, it was still leaking at 9 o'clock. So we had to. We were like, what is in there? Or like, we didn't even try to open it up. So we just took another bag and just dumped it in there. And I don't know. It was crazy. Like the fact that the thing was leaking for like 3.5 hours kind of concerns me because it probably could have leaked through the other bag and it could have been leaking inside the compactor. And it still could be gross and dirty down there right now because of that.
Obviously, it is. I mean,
I
shoot.
have no idea. It was ridiculous. It was like someone put like 5 full things of like those window washers in there, and then like had some more stuff in
What?
there.
Windex?
Like someone put like coffee in that. It was crazy. Like I don't even know what it was. It was like muddy water, but it wasn't like mud. It was like
Yeah.
coffee. It was weird.
It's probably like black coffee or something like that. I don't know. Something
Yeah,
like that.
I don't know. It was disgusting, and it was really stupidly heavy for some reason. Like, there's no reason. Like, I've had heavy ones before, you know, like, they're hard to, like, pull out, but you can still get it out of, like, the thing because it gets caught. But, like, it was caught in those metal bars. And we were
Oh,
like,
that's annoying, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like,
I
when
could
they.
not get it. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not going to try, because if I keep trying, I want to, like, break the whole bag, and then it's just going to rip. And I don't want that to happen. Oh, it was terrible. Nightmare.
Here we go.
So anytime I see that thing slightly getting full, I just try and empty it so I don't have to experience that again.
There we go. People saying I can't breathe actually no. People saying I can breathe as soon as they exit. Like literally like the second they exit. Oh man. That's just silly, dude, honestly. I mean there's not any context you even need to put there for that or even a story. Well, what is one thing I want to say about that though is see, man. It's always funny those people when they walk into the store or whatever and basically like, you know, like they're all socially awkward and basically they're like, oh shoot, I forgot my mask. Basically run out to their car again and they're like, they're like saying sorry for like not wearing their mask and crap. you know what I'm talking about, dude? Oh my god, those guys
like,
are
yeah,
funny.
I hate it, but at least I remember to bring it.
Well, no, dude. I mean, like, how do you forget your mask in your car if you know you're going inside of a store? That doesn't make sense, dude. Oh my god.
They keep thinking it's like 2015, 16, 17, and 18 or something.
It's always like those middle-aged men too. You know what I'm talking about? Always like leave it in, or you know, like that. Always, you know, leave their mask in their car. You know, all these contractors and all that crap. I really don't get what the context of rail carts being put together wrong means. I really don't get what that means.
Yeah, I don't get that either. I mean, the only thing I could say being quote wrong would be like, you know, the one that's like by the like the shelving, like the garage storage and stuff.
Yeah.
Like those green
Yeah.
things on the ground. Like, yeah, people don't put them in like how you're supposed to. They just kind of like put it sideways, I guess. That's the only thing I can say wrong about it.
Yeah. I remember Alex. He used to work in floor coverings, right? But he quit in like I think in October, right? Or like November. He's telling me about how like one of our new guys at the time, right, was putting I think it's before he started working here. You know, he's telling me that like you know the carpet cart was always being put in Harbor Car Corral, right? And I was like, you know, I'll try to make sure it gets over to the because you know the carpet carts and the plywood carts look very similar, right? Besides it's like little, it's basically yeah. So carpets look like this and then plywoods look like that.
Yeah, I still see people carry the carpet carts out with like plywood on top of it. Like,
I know, dude.
Like, not even the right one. And
Oh, they put shower doors on it, dude. They put shower doors in the carpet cart, dude. It's like, what the heck, man?
I also see people carry Christmas trees on top of like the big blue flatbed. Like use like a regular flatbed. Use like a regular cart even. It doesn't even need something big like that.
Yeah, I know. Oh man. Carry. Let's see what else we got here. Having 10 carryouts in a row.
I think we modified this to be enough to slow us down.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, always.
It always happens at the worst time too. I mean, it's never like like we're like man. It's always at like the time you're like where it's like, oh my god, dude, there's no way, you know. And then basically, they always like call you up, like it's like carry out copy, right? And basically, it'll just be like like right after that, it'll just be like basically like carry out copy, right? And basically,
Like I'm doing one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're loading something in the car, man. Obviously, you can't hit the radio. You know what I'm saying? If you have your two hands on the plywood, do you want me to drop the guest's plywood or something, or what, dude? What do you want me
I
to do?
guess
Answer
so.
your radio call or what?
Like, shut up, stop! You see me outside trying to load this stuff. Like, you already know you called me once. You don't.
I remember this one time. Speaking of all this, right? I was doing a carryout one time, right? I guess the bottom. I guess the bottom of the box wasn't strong enough. So basically, actually no, it's a display model, right? So basically, so basically, I guess it wasn't built right, right? And it's basically we're trying to load it in the car, and basically all of a sudden we lift it up, and all of a sudden the bottom of the grill falls off. I just realized you
That
up and do this.
sucks.
Right? And basically it was like, oh, actually, I think the guy like said like I swear he was like, oh, you know, I was like, oh my god, dude. He was like, basically he was all pissed off because he had to go to the service test and return.
That sucked. The box rips into the guy's grill just falls everywhere. That would be terrible.
It made a really, really loud noise though too, dude. Oh my god. It's hilarious, man. Oh my god.
Nobody heard
No,
that.
dude. I think one of the hardware team members was helping me load it in there too, you know what I'm saying?
Tell
Man.
nobody.
People leaving masks in carts, dude, honestly.
I haven't had people leave masks in carts. I'll just walk around outside. I'll just see masks.
I know, dude. Like, I don't even get how like physically you lose your mask. Or
I'll just pull off like the. It's stuck to the ground because it rained terribly the other day.
Oh man, dude. It's just like, come on, man. You just gotta leave your mask anywhere you want, really. It's like some of the places are just so random too. It's like, what? How do you even figure out how to put a mask there, dude? Like, what?
Like at least like throw it in the trash or something.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're coming out the exit doors, dude. You know, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? But oh man, that was a treat there. I think we covered every single category besides two. Actually, yeah, besides three. But the third one, we did shoplifting instead of dog food, right?
Yeah.
But man, I mean, it's been a treat having you on your Patrick. But Carryout bingo is complete. Which of these categories do you think is the best one here, in your opinion?
I wouldn't really have a favorite. I like them all enjoyable, even though I've only been here for like 2 months. But like, I do kind of like the trash bag was pretty funny, the leaking coffee, or like your story about the guy going to Lowe's. They're throwing up hand signs. I'm going to Lowe's.
Oh man. Well, yeah, I mean, as I already mentioned, I mean, they get so pissed off at service desk because it doesn't go their way, and basically just walk out the store.
They start doing the jutsu at you.
I know, dude. It's like, what the heck, man? They get.
Oh, I remember one time, I think some guy returned like a shower door, and we were like we couldn't find the SKU for it anywhere, like in our store. Like, oh no, I bet the guy had like turned it to us, got the money, and was supposed to go to like Home Depot. We were like flipping out for like 2 hours over that. Oh, I think it eventually ended up being ours, but it was like so stupid. We're like, oh.
I remember there was this one guy that came in, right? He was over there with Ross for like 2 or 3 hours. Actually, no, like an hour or so, whatever. I mean, you could just hear him just arguing, dude. He's like screaming at the top of his lungs, dude.
What though?
What?
Like, why do you need to be that hostile towards us?
I don't know. Actually, no. So basically, I think he didn't have his card with him or something like that, right? So basically, he wanted. Well, actually, no. He wanted. Actually, no. He didn't have his receipt, right? But he wanted it back on his card. But basically, you can't have it back on your card if, what is it, if, what's the word for it? If you don't have the receipt, because obviously we can't prove that you paid with the card, right?
Oh. I thought you were going to say, like, because I remember one guy yesterday wanted to, like, he wanted it off of his card, like he was returning it, he had the receipt and everything, but instead of wanting it to his card, he wanted it in cash, the return. Like, the money in return to the cash. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, you could keep going. So the guy wanted it returned, but he didn't have his receipt for it.
Yeah, and basically he wanted to basically get it back on his card, right? So basically, obviously they had to call the general manager up there, right? Because, I mean, well, that's more of a general manager issue. And basically, the guy was up there for like an hour, or I mean, like, actually, I'd probably say like 40, 45 minutes, right? And he was just like up there, like, telling Ross, and you're like, how shady this is. It's like, come on, man. You're in a retail store, dude. I mean, you kind of just gotta
You always
comply
gotta
with the rules.
protect your receipt.
What's that? Yeah, exactly. It's a retail store, dude. It's not like a, I don't know, dude. It's not like a, where you just walk into the store and then, you can just get the item, you gotta prove that you actually bought the item with the proper stuff. Like, come on, man. I don't get people sometimes with that kind of stuff. It's just like, bro, how dumb do you got to be? This is funny though, dude. I mean, it's funny to watch it. It's funny to watch it. The funny thing is, I helped him load in or unload it from his car or whatever. Space, I was just pushing him carts, and I just still see him up there, dude. I was just like, oh my god, there's no way. I feel it. I told Ross, but I was like, man, bro, I feel bad for you having to deal with that person for like 40 minutes, dude. He was like, I totally forgot what he said, dude. But I mean, he said like something like really like he's like, man, he was just like, he sounded like he was drained after that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because that guy was a little bit much. 40 minutes service test. Come on, man. Do you really got nothing else better to do with your time, dude? Oh my god. Oh man. What a mess, though. What a mess. But yeah. Anyway, guys, we're on the stream here. If you guys did enjoy this and like see me do more content with some of the carryouts here from Menards, make sure to like, subscribe. And you have anything else to say, Patrick?
Not really.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. People watch that for